Championship round game. This game between the Chiefs and the Bay Area Bombers, and it's coming away from the Oakland Coliseum Arena in Oakland, California. This is Walt Harris and Jerry Seltzer to call the action, and we're picking up the action here in the first period of play with the score. The Chiefs won and the Bombers won, and they have a jam underway here with 8 minutes to go in the first period of play. Out battling on this jam is Carol Peters, my 37 hard into the rail. But the jammer for the Chiefs, leaving Carol Meyer all by herself now. We'll tell you the story of injuries in just a few moments. Both girls still have been hit by injuries. Carolyn Moreland blocking back there, and Carol Meyer. Another block in there by Carolyn, number 43. Venus 37 being rocked around in there. Score tied up here with 1 point apiece. Saunders back at the rear of the pack. Now she can block. Saunders is back there where she can block. Saunders 36, Carol Meyer 37 is the one that can score. Venus is the one that can pick up the points. Here they come, blasting in there with the block. Saunders, 2 points for Carol Meyer on the play. Then she cut off the jam. Moreland plays one in the midsection of Saunders there, and then Judy McGuire with a kick in there. Saunders is down. The Bombers picked up 2 points in the play, and these girls are getting rough out there. The Bombers lead now 3-1 over the Chiefs in this championship round game. Gary, you might tell them the story of injuries right now.
Well, Walt, I don't think they're seeing the representative team from either one of these girls' fields in this game. Sandy Dunn out with a sprained ankle. Debbie Thompson out right now. There's your score, Bombers 3-1. Debbie Thompson out with bronchitis. Margie Laszlo still out for the Bombers with an injury, but by the time the East open their season at home against these very same Bombers, you're going to see an entire different lineup. But the big news in this game, of course, is Bob Woodbury joining the Chiefs. This is the first game he skated with them, Walt, and I'm sure it's going to take a couple games to get him into their lineup.
Here we go, the flashing blonde, Judy McGuire on the jam, number 45. Being chased by Kathy Pulliam, 31 of the Bay Area Bombers. Each team with the jammer. One Chief is way behind the back, Noreen Gallagher. She better get up there before these jammers get into scoring position. Claudia Hodney back there waving her on, telling her to get up here. Catherine Shaw is in the lineup here for the Chiefs, replacing injured Sandy Dunn, who's out with a sprained ankle. Received it in a softball game. Tucker there at the block, 34. Blocking Judy McGuire, 45. Pulliam has the lead. She's been blocked out by Claudia Hodney, number 49 of the Chiefs. Big, tall girl. Pulliam moving again blocked out by Hodney, 49. Judy McGuire blocked out by Tucker. Again a block in there by Tucker and McGuire, who then puts a block on Pulliam. Judy would like to eliminate the competition there. She's blocking Pulliam into the rail. Now she can jam by herself. Tucker clobbered by Moreland, passed by McGuire for a point for the Chiefs. And they're moving on the pocket. They've got blocking there, but Carol Meyer breaks away, but she's passed in there. And on the outside, Judy McGuire picking up the points here for the Chiefs. 4 big points for the Chiefs on that play. Judy McGuire with some great skating with some fine help from Carolyn Moreland. That gives the Chiefs the lead over the Bombers here, 5-3. This is the first period of play. A lot of stations, you'll see the last half immediately. Some you'll see it next week, but you'll see this complete championship round game. Remember, at the end of this first half, I will have an interview. The Chiefs incidentally open their homestand against the same Bay Area Bomber team.
It's always interesting, Walt, when the two coasts meet. The East Coast represented by the Chiefs, the West Coast by the San Francisco Bay Bombers. Huge cheer from this home crowd here at the Oakland Coliseum Arena of the Bay Bombers as Charlie O'Connell comes on the track. And of course, just last season, Walt, he was coaching the Chiefs.
That's another thing that's created a rivalry between these two clubs.
Maybe I should say 2 seasons ago now. It's amazing how much time goes by.
Here we go. Carolyn Moreland, the pivot skater out front. But cutting in front on the jam, Debbie Cho, 32, moving for the Bombers, being chased in there by Claudia Hodney, 49 of the Chiefs. 2 tall girls out on the jam. A good block in there by Hodney. And Debbie Cho gets away from the next block and hammers a block into Hodney. Another block in there by Cho, and Hodney is down, and away goes Debbie Cho. A Korean lass on the jam here for the Bombers. Jim Cook in the infield shouting encouragement. Debbie Cho closing on the back to the block. The very capable Carolyn Moreland. Moreland with a block in there, number 43. Pretty girl, slim girl. You never think she's as tough as she is on skates, but she is a great one. Another block in number Moreland, 43, and Debbie Cho hits the deck. Back moves away a little bit. She's got to catch the back again. It's moving slow. She's catching the pack. Moreland with another block in there. A bomber down in the pack. Nope. That's Debbie Cho picking herself up, and she's belted again by Moreland, and again down she goes. Tucker fighting to get back there, but Judy McGuire will not let her get back there. She keeps blocking Tucker up ahead. Again, Debbie Cho decked by Moreland. Time running out on the jam. That is it. Time runs out, no score on the Jam, so it remains the Chiefs 5 and the Bay Area Bombers 3.
You know, this is an amazingly rough first period, Walt. You'd think they'd be trying to pace themselves. This kind of championship round game, neither team wants to get penalties, you would assume, but the Chief women's squad, I guess being shorthanded, they're going to have to do something out there, and the Bombers girls team would have to be paid to be a little bit stronger.
That's true, but the Chiefs are taking it right to them now. 5-3, they lead the Bombers.
I don't think the Bombers really expected this kind of strategy.
It might have caught them by surprise here at the start of this game. Let's see what happens out on the Jam. Moving, Noreen Gallagher, 42 for the Chiefs, and with her, number 39, Althea Gandy for the Bombers. It's been quite a surprise to the Bomber team this year. She's skated some fine games. So each team has a jammer out and moving on the play. The rest of the jammers are in the pack, but down went Gallagher, and away went Althea Gandy all by herself now. And there is Carolyn Moore in the block doing the heavy work now that Sandy Dunn is out of this game with a sprained ankle. Gandy decked in there by Moreland, gets up in time to put a block on Gallagher, but Gallagher puts her down. Now Gallagher moving up, and Tucker hits her with a block. Tucker hits her with a wicked block again. Gandy 39 in scoring position again. Moreland 43 in the block, and Gandy hits her into the rail. Gallagher hit by Tucker. Tucker goes down, but is not passed. Gandy moving again, and Moreland with a block in there. There they are. Gandy keeps looking over her shoulder looking for help, but Tucker can come up after putting Gallagher over the rail. Tucker moving up with a block, and Moreland, but Moreland gets away from that block. Time running out on Gandy. One, and that's it. And the Bombers unable to pick up a point in there, so the score remains the Chiefs 5 and the Bombers 3. With a minute 44 to go here in the first period of play in the first half of this championship round game.
It's going to be interesting to see this men's squad with Bob Woodbury joining, of course, Bill Grohl and Mike Gammon and Larry Lee. Sam Tiapool out of this game with an injury. Bombers shorthanded, Alvin Mallory out with an injury.
Actually, it makes that Chief men's club a pretty potent team if they can work or integrate Bob Woodbury into the plays that they have. Right now on the Jam, Carol Penismeyer and Judy McGuire. McGuire 45 for the Chiefs, Penismeyer 37 for the Bombers. There's her block on Judy McGuire. And again she blocks the crowd roaring here at the Coliseum as Carol puts Judy down, and away goes Peanuts on the Jam. Judy McGuire rejoins the pack where she's immediately hit the block thrown by Debbie Joe. The only girl in scoring position now is Carol Penismeyer, but there's no Bombers back there to help her. Once you put a wall across the front of the track and slow it down, then you have trouble. Oh, Saunders spinning to the rail, goes back there. Don't think Sandy Dunn would have let her got away with that so easy. Saunders leading the charge for Carol Penismeyer in the double block. Carol goes through for one, possibly two. I don't know whether she passed, depending on the angle on the track. They're moving again. Here they go. Underneath, she's got two this time for sure. Saunders spread her legs, and Carol Penismeyer went between them. She cuts off the Jam. How many? The lead. Two Bomber points, and that ties it up at 5-all with 10 seconds to go here in the first period of play. And we have skaters on the deck. Both Bombers and Chiefs are on the deck. Things getting rough right off the bat here in this first period of this championship round game. That's an indication of the way things are going to go. We're going to have a rough one before this game ends. Well, it's a championship round game, and you got to go all out. You got to win it. That's the importance of a championship round game. You can't afford to coast because it's not a series where you can take 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 7. You have to take them one at a time, and you got to win them all. That's what both clubs are out to do. That's why we had such a fast first period. But now we're going to go into the second period of play. And the interesting thing about this will be see Bob Woodbury in action with the Chiefs in his first game. So the score here at the end of the first period is the Bay Area Bombers 5 and the Chiefs 5.